there's really no reason why, if you are blogging in 2022, you're not also pushing to Medium. Like it makes no sense to kind of be leaving that money and that content discovery, just out there. What's going on, everybody? I've been blogging for apparently the last 4 years now. I created a Medium blog in 2018 that really was just kind of my way of trying to start to get out there, to network, to write about information security topics, because that's the kind of world that I was jumping into. And I created this Medium blog without really thinking about it as an alternative revenue source. But it actually turned into that. Actually, fairly recently, it turned into a fairly decent revenue source. So I'm going to go over kind of my thoughts on Medium, why I kind of have started publishing on Medium again, and kind of a review of how you make actual money on Medium. So if we pop over here to my dashboard, you can see kind of my stats over the last month. I'm not a huge Medium creator or anything like that. I don't focus that much effort into kind of targeting my blogs for Medium. What I use Medium for is actually as a reposting kind of platform. So I write most of my blogs for my research blog, valhallaresearch.net. And that's kind of where I push most of my content. Most of my research goes up there. That's kind of what I'm most focused on building. Medium is really good for a couple of different reasons. One, you get instant monetization. So my blog is obviously free. I'm not putting any ads on it. I'm not going to put any ads on it. I make a little bit of money off of affiliate revenue, like $6 over the last month or something like that. But for the most part, my blog does not make any money. Medium, I make a little bit of money. If we look over here at my partner program earnings, we'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. But over the last, month, I've made $8.14. So not just a ton. I think my most successful month was last month, where I made $15. So, I'm not becoming a billionaire off of this revenue source. And there are a couple of different reasons for that. For one thing, Medium is really, really good for niche audiences. I've got a fairly small niche, which would be kind of the software development and information security space. So most of my blogs come from that sort of space. As you can see, 724 views in 30 days is not just a ton of views. And again, I don't really push my content or kind of focus my content on being Medium successful. However, there are a couple of things that I like Medium for. Like I said, it's instant monetization. So you apply for the Medium Partner Program. I don't really know what the requirements for that are, but you apply for the Medium Partner Program, and essentially what you do is you put your blogs behind a paywall. And because Medium is such a huge platform, a ton of people pay for kind of like this pro subscription to Medium. So whenever they view your story, a percentage of their monthly payment to Medium is going to go to you. So basically, I'll get a little bit of money according to how much time these Medium, pro members spend reading my articles per month. The awesome part is I don't have to pay Medium for Medium Pro. I just get to benefit off of people with Medium Pro reading my articles. So there are a couple of issues that I have with that. One, I don't love paywalling articles. It's not super great in my opinion, but most of the time I follow a fairly simple kind of approach to this. Basically, after a certain period of time, usually like 3 to 6 months, I will remove the paywall on these articles and essentially republish them without the paywall so that anybody can read them. So I'll make a little bit of money off of it, and as with all things info product, there's going to be a long tail in them. And what that means is basically you'll get most of your money up front, like in the very beginning. If we look over here at my earnings for this month, the vast majority of my earnings are coming from my newest articles. There are only a couple of them that are older that I'm still making money off of. Actually, maybe none of them that are older. So since there's this long tail, you can kind of afford to just go ahead and cut that tail off by publishing them for free instead. But my main purpose for liking Medium is that Medium has a content discovery algorithm. So basically, it's going to push your content out to people who would not otherwise have found it via Google or SEO or anything like that. It's the same reason why I publish on YouTube. Basically, the idea is that I could, focus a ton of effort on SEO on my site, which I do, or I could go ahead and take advantage of YouTube and Medium's algorithms that will push your content out to people on its own. So I don't have to do any extra work. They're just going to go ahead and promote my content in exchange for me publishing my content on Medium. One of the primary reasons why I do publish on Medium is actually because Medium doesn't have a clause that says that you can't just repost your articles. So you can get all of my articles for free right here. Every single article that I publish on Medium, you can also get on my blog, though Medium is a lot prettier than my blog at the moment because I need to update it. But there's no reason why I can't just republish them. So like I said, you can basically publish everything on your own blog for free and do all of your SEO stuff and all of that, and also publish on Medium and use Medium as a way of getting your content discovered and pushing people over to your blog or your newsletter or whatever else you're doing. So it really is like kind of a good way to do both. You can monetize your content behind a paywall while still offering it for free. You can take advantage of Medium's content discovery network so that new people can find you. I've got a couple hundred followers or something like that on my profile, if I can look. So yeah, I've got 281 followers on Medium. Not a ton, but it's not nothing. And Medium will also push out your articles via email to people who have subscribed to your blog via email. So that's also helpful. You'll basically get this initial push of views, which is, it's nice. So I hope that kind of gave a little bit of insight into why I think people should be publishing on Medium more often. It's not perfect, and you're not going to become a billionaire overnight. It takes some time. You have to build up a following, you have to write for a niche, you have to let Medium push your content out to the right audience and have them subscribe to you or follow you or whatever they call it. But there's really no reason why, if you are blogging in 2022, you're not also pushing to Medium. It makes no sense to kind of be leaving that money and that content discovery, just out there. That's about it. I hope you guys got something from this. This is gonna kind of be like part of a series that I'm going to do. I'm basically just reviewing revenue streams that I've already got going. I say revenue streams, I'm making like $8 this month, $15 last month, so it's not just a ton, but every little bit counts, and it kind of helps build on top of each other. Take it easy. Peace.